This is Gummy Bear, and he is one of the most difficult NPCs in Bee Swarm Simulator. And this is his quest. All we need to do is start 2 Robo parties, defeat all the cog mowers that appear on the fields, and the quest will be completed. In today's video, we'll complete the Gummy Bear 2026 quest. We'll see what rewards the quest gives us. We'll learn how to complete the quest fast, and more information. But first, I want the red hive, blue hive, white hive and mixed hive to leave a like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Join my Discord server for free tips. We are with Lightning Player, the man who has been with us from the beginning to complete the quest. He has a YouTube channel too. Also, this guy helped, and he is the best. Thank you. The rank 16 Robo party begins. We go in search of cog mowers, we defeat them all, and the Robo party ends. We only need 6 more cog mowers to complete the quest. For the last Robo party, I brought my secondary account. While we're trying to eliminate the cog mowers, Polar Bear decides to troll us. But not long after, Gummy Bear quest was successfully completed. This very long quest was the hardest so far, and we'll see if it was worth all the effort. We unlocked the Gummy Siege that can be activated every 8 hours, and it will drop goo and gumdrops on random fields. We finished talking to Gummy Bear, and he gives us 7.5 trillions of honey, 100 tickets, 1 candy ring beequip, 1 bang snap beequip, 1 mythic egg, 1 festive bean, 5 caustic waxes, 10 bloom shaker, 50 glues and 500 snowflakes. We finished the Gummy Bear 2026 quest, and it gave us some decent stuff. Now we will learn how to complete every single task fast from this quest. The first task wants us to collect 1 trillion goo from white flowers. It sounds easy for some people. Equip your stuff that relies more on white pollen. Go inside a white field, drop gumdrops and boost. On the contrary, this is one of the hardest tasks, and some of us struggle a lot to complete it. Personally, I finished this task quickly because I can equip all the gummy gear, including the gummy baller. But you don't really need a gummy baller for this. To do this task fast, you have to equip your petal wand. If you don't have this tool, Porcelain Dipper can help, but is weaker than petal wand. You'll have to equip the gummy mask and gummy boots, because they rely on goo. You'll need a stump snail amulet containing goo stats. It will help a lot. Make sure you have a gummy bee in your hive for free gumdrops. It is recommended to be gifted. Collect your glue dispenser for free unlimited gumdrops for 3 minutes. Defeat Mondo Chick for Mondo Blessing. Pop every single puffshroom until you obtain the puffshroom stack. Satisfying nectar and motivating nectar are required because they include bee ability rate and white pollen. Get beequips and equip them all on your bees. Defeat Coconut Crab. Activate the coconut dispenser for free coconuts and coconut field boost. Glitter the field and wait 15 seconds. Drop a dice until your field gets boosted. Activate your gumdrops. Drop the other materials and drop a glitter again when the boost is about to end. You can also activate the field booster that is situated near the mountain field. It can boost Spider Field by 200%, the Pineapple Patch by 200%, the Pumpkin Patch by 200%, the Dandelion Field by 300%, and the Sunflower by 300%. I recommend you boosting in the high-tier fields like Coconut, Pumpkin, or Spider Field. If you do have a Fuzzy Bee account or someone to do that, it will be huge. If you have a Moon Amulet that contains Pineapple Patch stats, you can activate the Field Booster for free 200% Pineapple Patch boost. Good luck. The second task wants us to use 5k gumdrops. This task can be easily completed while doing the first task. Just waste a lot of gumdrops. The third task wants us to collect 1k tokens from Gummy Bee. You can finish this task fast by having a Gummy Bee in your hive. If you have a candy ring beequip, equip it on your Gummy Bee, because it can help it gain more ability rate and more goo stats. And if you have bee ability rate mutation on it, it will spawn tokens more often. Digital Bee can also help by duplicating the Gummy Bee's tokens, which makes the task even faster. The fourth task wants us to collect 10k battle tokens. To complete this task fast, you will need a few attack bees in the hive. They will drop tokens that help you with damage. Collect them, and you will finish the task. Each ability token that affects enemies counts towards the task. It can be completed fast when defeating the Stump Snail, Coconut Crab, Mondo Chick, Commando Chick, Wild Windy Bee, Snow Bear. If you start the Ants Challenge, if you start the Robo Bear Challenge, and if you start the Stick Bug Challenge, The 5th task wants us to complete 10 collect goo quests in Robo Bear's challenge. You can complete this task very quickly. While doing the battle tokens task and Robo Bear's quest, you'll need to collect and complete every early goo quest if you want to save Gumdrops for other important tasks. Do not choose quests that require a big amount of goo from fields because you will waste a lot of Gumdrops, and it cannot guarantee that you will complete the quest. The 6th task wants us to purchase the Fluid Simulation upgrade in Robo Bear's challenge. Fluid Simulation is a legendary upgrade that will appear very rarely and is based on luck. If this is your last task from Gummy Bear Quest, you can reroll until you get it. Lock the upgrade so you can afford it when you have enough cogs. If it's not your last task from this quest, I recommend you not waste cogs on quest reroll. But if you really want to do it, who's stopping you? The 7th task wants us to deal 2.5 million damage with a rocket launcher. To complete this task quickly, you'll need to purchase the rocket launcher as early as you can, so you can deal a lot of damage in only one match. You'll need a friend or someone who'll listen to your plan. He must help you with the early mob waves, and you can collect every single brick. If you do fine in boosts, you can choose your field based on your hive color. Boost into that field. Go to the big gate where the mobs are coming from, and on the left you'll find a converter that will help you exchange honey for bricks. Do not buy anything, just wait for your friend to defeat the mobs. Collect all the bricks, buy the rocket launcher, and after that, you can buy the other important stuff like brick wall builder, buffs and bees. Do not buy the swords, because they don't help you at all. This is the most boring task, and you'll have to start a few retro swarm challenges until you complete it. The 8th task wants us to defeat 2K slimes. This task can be completed very fast while doing the rocket launcher task or after. If you got a star saw passive, use it when you see a lot of slimes, but only use it when the mobs are hard to defeat and your rocket launcher cannot one-shot them anymore. The 9th task wants us to defeat 500 party cog mowers. This task can be completed very quickly only if you have someone to spawn the Robo party, or if you finished the Robo Bear quest on a secondary account. You can defeat cog mowers even faster if you join a random public server and someone decides to spawn the Robo party, or if Onet decides to spawn one for you. There are no other ways to finish this task very quickly, because I struggled a lot with it too. The 10th task wants us to summon and defeat a level 16 snow bear. The only way to finish this task quickly is to ask for help. Find someone who owns a red hive and he will help you defeat it, or you can do it on your own. If you own a red hive, you can defeat the snow bear really fast. You'll have to drop an oil, a coconut drink, prepare your precision stack, stay in this corner and wait until you see 2 or 3 precise ability tokens. Collect them, and you have to stay only on the purple targets. Make sure you regain your focus, regain your flame heat, drop some jelly beans for the green jelly bean because it gives critical chance. Now that you have everything you need, summon the bear, activate the coconut emergency shield, go back to your precise marks and stay in the fire. And if you got a dark scythe, just convert the flames into dark flames for more super critical power. Make sure to activate the star saw passive, and if you don't have one, activate only one stinger. Every time you activate the star saw with 3 stingers, you will receive 1 stinger back. This is how I defeated Snow Bear single-handedly and took it to level 24 with my level 20 hive. And you can do this too. The 11th task wants us to pop 1 legendary puffshroom. This task is quite simple, and you can do it very quickly if you just focus on doing puffshroom. A legendary puffshroom can only spawn at level 10 or above, and it can be obtained by following this method. Pop the first puffshroom that spawned and follow it until you get it to level 10 or above. You'll need to send it to the best area where you can farm a lot of them, and that area is the 15B zone. This zone is perfect because we got pine tree, pumpkin and cactus fields close to each other, and the puffshrooms will cycle through these 3 fields. You can do this method on a public server where people will offer to help you, or you can gather a few friends and start implementing this strategy. Do not make the mistake and pop the same low-level puffshrooms in the same field, because they advance in level only after going through different fields. The 12th task, 13th task and 14th task wants us to use the blue, yellow and red cannon 25 times. The blue cannon is located near the royal jelly dispenser. The yellow cannon is located near the science bear, and the red cannon is located near the hives. Use them all, and you will finish 3 tasks fast. The 15th task and 16th task wants us to obtain rare stickers to give to Gummy Bear. These two tasks are different for many of us, so I will explain how to get rare stickers quickly. What I did to get these two stickers was to replace some bees on my secondary account with the bees that dropped the respective sticker. For example, to obtain my diamond sticker, I had to hatch some diamond bees on my secondary account. I was AFK in Rosefield until my diamond bees found the diamond sticker, and the frogs grabbed it. For the yellow sticky hand sticker, I had to use a few glues in the Hive Hub to obtain it. Sticker planters can bring you the stickers you need, but not every time. If you want to obtain stickers quick, you have to check their own description and search for the best and possible way to obtain the sticker. If you can't do any of this, you will have to trade for them, and it will cost you valuable stickers. The conclusion of this video is that if you have a friend or a secondary account, they would help you with almost everything you need. But if you don't have any of these, you'll struggle a little more. Many tasks are individual, but at the same time, many require extra help. This is the end of the video, and I wish you good luck in completing the Gummy Bear 2026 quest. Please leave a like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. And join my Discord server for more help. It was me, Zap Player, your favorite troll. Stay safe, stay strong, and stay cool. Bye bye.